Well, assalamu alaikum dear students and everyone watching. I hope you are doing well and welcome again with the second part of our English grammar lesson about modal verbs. But please you make sure that you've watched the first part of this lesson in which we introduced some very important modal verbs, and today we are going to learn some other very important modal auxiliaries. But before we get started, I would like to have a quick review for what we did last time. So in the first part of this lesson, we've talked about some very important modal verbs. The first one was the modal can. So do you remember the use of the modal can? Okay, so it can be used for very good expressing ability. And the second use of modal can is to express or to ask for very good permission. Then we've talked about the modal can't or cannot. Very good. So can't or cannot was the second modal, and we've said that it can be used to express inability. Brilliant. And the third modal was the modal verb, very good, must. And the must is used to express very good obligation. And then we've talked about the modal mustn't or must not, and we've said that it is used to express prohibition or to talk about something that is forbidden. Okay, so this is all what we did in the first part of this lesson. So please, if you still have problems in it, go back to the lesson and watch the detailed explanation for it. And today our lesson is about the second part, in which we are going to see new modal verbs and their uses with a lot of exercises to review them all. Alright, so let's get. So this is a very short dialogue to start with. So it's between a patient and a doctor. So I'm going to read quickly, and then we are going to see the modal verbs we are going to have today. So patient: doctor, may I go to work tomorrow? I have to finish some business. Doctor: I'm sorry, you may not. You have to stay in bed for 2 or 3 days. Patient: do I have to take any medicines? Doctor: well, you don't have to take any medicines, but you should stop smoking. Fine. So here in this dialogue, can you tell me the modal verbs that you know or that you can see in this dialogue? Okay, so here the first modal verb we are going to learn today is, so here in the first part, doctor, may I go to work tomorrow? Very good. So the first modal verb is may. Alright, this is the first one we are going to learn. Then the second modal verb, I have to finish some business. So very good, the second modal verb we are going to see is have to. Alright, have to. And then the next one, I am sorry, you may not. So here the third modal verb is may not. Alright. And next, you have to stay in bed for 2 or 3 days. So have to here is repeated, right? Then, do I have to take any medicines? Very good, again have to, it's repeated, alright? Then, doctor, well, you don't have to take any medicines. Very good, so we have the modal don't have to, right? Don't have to. So to take any medicines, but you should stop smoking. Very good. The last modal verb we are going to see is should, right? Brilliant. So here again, today we are going to learn the first modal verb, which is may, and number 2 is have to, and number 3 is may not, and then also we have modal verb don't have to, and also the modal verb should. Alright, so basically 4 or 5 modal verbs. Fine, so let's get started. So here the first modal verb is may, alright, or may not, the negative form. So here, please, sorry, let me clean up this. So please pay attention to this modal verb pronunciation. Alright, so we pronounce it may. Okay, not my, but may, right? So we say, may I go to work? May I go to work? We don't pronounce it like, hello, my name is. My name is. But this one is pronounced may, the modal verb may. Okay? May I go to work? So may, the form, so may the affirmative, and may not is the negative. Okay, let's see the first example here. What do you see in this picture? Very good. So it's about a student inside a classroom, and she is raising her hand, addressing the teacher, and she says, teacher, may I go out? So what is this? We've already talked about an example like this. Teacher, may I go out? In the classroom, before students do something, they should what? They should get the teacher's, very good, permission. Excellent. So here modal may is used in this sentence to talk about or to ask for permission. Very good. So we have, teacher, may I go out? This is asking for permission using the modal may. Very good. Let's see example number 2. So what do you see here in this picture? Very good. This is clouds, right? So today is cloudy. Let's see the sentence. It's cloudy today. It may rain. It's cloudy today. It may rain. So here, rain. So can we say that we are sure 100% that it's going to rain? No, of course we are not. Very good. We are not sure 100%. That's why we say it's cloudy today. It may rain. It may rain. So here what are we talking about? When we are not sure 100% that something is going to happen, like here in this example, it's cloudy today, it may rain. Only Allah knows if it's going to rain or not. Okay? So here what do we have? Excellent, we are talking about possibility. So here the modal may is used in this sentence to express possibility or probability when we are not sure that something is going to happen. Okay, very good. So please remember, may is used to express permission and possibility. Okay, very good. Possibility and permission for modal may. Brilliant. Let's see example or model number 2. So the second model is should or should not. Please, pronunciation, it's pronounced should. We don't pronounce the letter L. It's pronounced should. And this one negative is should not. Should not. I should do my homework. I should not waste my time. Okay? Very good. Let's see example number 1. Here, what do you see? Okay, so this is a boy addressing an adult, right? So here, the sentence says, you should stop smoking. It causes many health problems. You should stop smoking. It causes many health problems. So what do you understand from this sentence? You should stop smoking. Okay. Let's see another example. Here, you should not eat fast food. It's unhealthy. Okay, you should not eat fast food. It's unhealthy. So here in this example, a person or a mother, for example, addressing her child, you should not eat fast food. You know fast food is not good for health. It's bad. So here you should not eat it. You can go and eat it, but you should not eat it. It's not advisable to be eaten. So here simply we are talking about, very good, expressing advice. Okay, so to give an advice we use the modal verb or the modal auxiliary should or should not. Okay, like here, you should stop smoking or you should not eat fast food. Okay, great. Let's see now modal verb number 3. So here we have to or has to. So what do you see in this picture? Very good. So it's a lady, or she is a lady sleeping, and apparently she is sick. Very good. This is the syrup for medicine and she is sick. So here the sentence, I am very sick. I have to take my medicines. I have to take my medicines. When you are very sick, okay, it's very important and very necessary to take medicines. If you don't, you will be in a bad health condition. Alright? Very good. This is example number 2 to explain more. What do you see in this picture? We've already talked about this health problem. Do you remember? Very good. So here it's about a toothache. So the sentence, she has to visit the dentist. She has to visit the dentist. Why? Because she has a toothache. Very good. So here it's very important and very necessary to visit the dentist. Okay? Why? Because she has a toothache. So it's very important and necessary to go and see a dentist. So here what are we talking about when we have something very important to be done or something very necessary? Very good. So simply we're talking about necessity. So have to and has to are used to express necessity. But please here remember that have to is used with subject pronouns I. For example, we say I have to do my homework, and subject pronoun we. For example, we say we have to do our homework, and subject pronoun you. And we say you have to do your homework, and subject pronoun they. And we say they have to do their homework. Right? Please remember this. Have to is used with subject pronouns I, we, you, and they. And then for the next one we have has to is used with subject pronouns he. For example, we say he has to do his homework, and subject pronoun she. We say she has to do her homework, right? Then subject pronoun it. It has to be done, or homework has to be done. Okay, please remember this very important rule. So we have has to is used with he and she and it, and then have to is used with I or we or you or they. Right? Great. So now let's see the next modal auxiliary. So here we have don't have to, right? Or doesn't have to. So this is the opposite of the last modal auxiliary we've talked about. So have to, the opposite is don't have to, and then has to, the opposite is doesn't have to. Right? So let's see example, or the first example with this picture. So here what do you see? So it's about a lady trying to eat a lot of food, right? So here the sentence, you don't have to eat a lot of food to be healthy. Okay, what do you understand from this sentence? You don't have to eat a lot of food to be healthy. You know what is healthy? To be a strong person. Is it necessary? Is it important to eat a lot of food? Of course no, right? So here we say you don't have to eat a lot of food to be healthy. All you need to do is eat just what is necessary, right? Okay, let's see example number 2. What do you see here? So this is a person, and this is the alarm clock, right? He is trying to stop the alarm clock. So here the sentence, he doesn't have to get up early on Sunday mornings. Okay, you know Sunday mornings, right? Or Sunday. So Sunday normally we don't go to school or we don't work. So here he doesn't have to get up early. Getting up early means in a very early time in the morning. So here he doesn't have to get up early on Sunday morning, which means it's not important, it's not necessary to get up early on Sunday morning. So here, very good, in these two examples, what do you understand? The use of don't have to or doesn't have to is very good when there is no very good necessity. Very good. So we talk about the lack of necessity or the absence of necessity. Okay? So it's the case in which we don't have the necessity to do something. So it's not necessary, it's not important to be done. Like in example number 1, you don't have to eat a lot of food. Or example number 2, he doesn't have to get up early. Alright, it's Sunday, he can just stay asleep for a long time, right? So he doesn't have to get up early. So it's up to him. Very good. So please remember, don't have to and doesn't have to are used to express lack of necessity. And don't have to is used with subject pronouns you and we and they and I. Right? I don't have to eat a lot of food. You don't have to eat a lot of food, etc. And doesn't have to is used with he and she and it. Okay? Like in this example, he doesn't have to get up early. Very good. So this is the last modal verb for today's lesson. And now let's have a look at this table that summarizes everything. So here in the first example, may I go to the administration? So here in this example, the modal is, very good, is may. Right. And the use is, very good, to ask for permission. Excellent. Example number 2. She may visit her friends, but she isn't sure. Right? So now you can take some minutes and do this exercise, or pause this video and finish it if you want to, or you can just follow with me. Right? So here in the second example, she may visit her friends, but she is not sure. Right? So here the modal is may is used in this sentence for, very good, expressing possibility or probability. Brilliant. In example number 3, I have to see the doctor. I have to see the doctor. So the modal is, very good, have to. And the example number 2, she has to take her medicine. So we have the modal have to or has to. Brilliant. And the use in this sentence is, very good, to express necessity. Brilliant. And in the last 2 examples, you don't have to finish this work today. Leave it till tomorrow. And the next sentence, or the last one, he doesn't have to stay in bed all day. He doesn't have to stay in bed all day. So the modal is, very good, don't have to and doesn't have to. And the use is, very good, absence of necessity or lack of necessity. Brilliant. Now let's see a very important exercise to practice all what we have seen just now. Right. So the question is, fill in the blanks with may or may not, or have to or has to, or don't have to or doesn't have to. So please, I'd like you to stop the video or pause it and try to do the exercise by yourself. And once you finish, you come back and replay the video and you see the correction. Alright? So I'm not going to wait, so I'm going to correct now. So here, number 1, you see an ophthalmologist, your eyes are red. So here the answer is, very good, have to. So you have to see an ophthalmologist, your eyes are red. Right. So an ophthalmologist, we've already said that he is a doctor who takes care of people's eyes. Right. So here you have to see an ophthalmologist, your eyes are red. So here we are talking about necessity, and we have subject you, so we have you have to see an ophthalmologist. Also you can write you should if you want to make it as an advice. Alright? Brilliant. Number 2, hi dear friend, I use your phone for a minute. So here, very good, this is a asking for permission. So the modal is, very good, may. Hi dear friend, may I use your phone for a minute. Brilliant. Number 3, Adam is very tired and can't concentrate. So he go home, but he take any medicine. He just needs to take a rest. So here Adam is very tired and can't concentrate. So he, very good, he has to go home. This is necessity. But, and this is but, very good, but he doesn't have to take any medicine. He just needs to take a rest. Brilliant. Then number 4, you read all the article to have an idea about it. You can just read the first paragraph. So here, very good, we are talking about, excellent, lack of necessity. So you don't have to read all the article to have an idea about it. You can just read the first paragraph. Brilliant. And in the last example or sentence we have, I get the first grade in this test, but I am not sure. Please remember, I'm not sure. Very good. So the modal is may to express possibility. Maybe, this is maybe, so I'm not sure. So I may get the first grade in the test, but I'm not sure. Okay, so I hope you've got this exercise correct. And this is the last exercise, and this is going to be followed by a homework to be done. And it says write 4 sentences using different modal verbs, right? So basically you can use different modal verbs, but I'd like you to use the ones we have just seen today, right? So you can give an example with the modal may or may not, with the modal have to or has to, and also modal don't have to or doesn't have to, and an example also with the modal should. Alright, great. So this is it all for this lesson. I hope you've learned something, and please, if you have any questions or any problems, please don't hesitate to ask for help. And that's it. I wish you all the best, and stay well and safe, and see you in the next lesson, Allah's willing.